Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20 carbs per day. Is it easy? Yeah, pretty easy. Do I get enough raw leafy greens to meet any potassium standards of 4,700 milligrams of potassium every day? No way, Jose. So I do a whole bunch of supplements. But I do believe Dr. Vong talks about it too. He's the gastric sleeve surgeon that I listen to. I have not had that procedure done, but I just love his commitment to his patients, his sense of humor, his take no prisoners, and what works for him. I just like his philosophy. So anyway, here we are, and I do believe in a raw veggie salad every single day. I do total carbs, not net carbs, so I'm even fitting in the lettuce and the raw cabbage and the gently roasted asparagus tips. And then I have my sautéed organic Swiss chard underneath my eggs. So I do those sort of things all the time. Well, today at my other place that I go, my meeting, I read the Daily Reflections, which is a daily reading of things. And so they asked me to read it, so I read it. And it was talking about being grateful for what we have instead of just, being in that whine zone, unhappy zone, never satisfied zone of thinking that the world owes us more and we don't have this and everybody else has that. And Lord knows if you've suffered weight problems all your life, like me and most of us here, you know that, why can't I have what they have? I'm working just as hard. Well, it will come to you, and pray for the slowness of it, because while it's going along slowly, a lot of us have had to learn patience and tolerance, and that slow is okay, that there are benefits that come before hopping on the scale. And I will not be, I know this probably comes as a shock to you, I will not be getting the reissued Pamela Anderson Baywatch red swimsuit. I know. You're probably shocked. You probably figured I was down at one of these glorious Cape Cod beaches strutting my stuff, running with my body, running. Oh yeah, not gonna happen. There are some things that happen to a body at 67 that all the keto under 20 in the world is not going to tighten up. Although I do feel some areas have tightened up. But you usually see me in long sleeves, and you usually see me in pants that go pretty darn close to the ankle. I've got a lot of waitress veins, and sure, I could have them worked on, but I haven't yet. So I just don't want to, have my road maps out there for everybody to see. So there's certain things that just aren't going to happen for me anymore. But what gifts do I have? Well, I have the lowest number I've ever had on a scale in my adult life. I weighed more than what I weigh now in the 5th grade. And was I eating junk food in the 5th grade? Yeah. Was I babysitting? Yeah. That meant I was eating junk food for 2 reasons. 1, because I'm in somebody else's house and eating all their food. And 2, because they paid me and I could go buy junk food. And 3, every now and then, my inebriated mother, I would drive her before I even had my own license to the grocery store and make her buy me things like, back then they didn't have cans of frosting, but they certainly had packages of frosting where you'd mix with like 2 tablespoons of margarine and hot boiling water. And I would eat the bowls of that. I would eat the bowls of the Toll House cookie dough. So no wonder at, 10 in the 5th grade, I weighed more than who ended up being the star football player and captain of the team. Yeah, I weighed more than him then. And so I'm very blessed to be where I'm at today. I accept that this is it. It doesn't mean that the body naked, would be traipsing on the beach. But, that ship sailed, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So I'm not going to be getting the Pamela Anderson Baywatch red one piece. I'm not. It's just the way that it rolls, and I'm very content with what I have. I love my food plan, and I get excited every day when I put it in. I was going to show you today what I'm having on my chronometer for two reasons. One, to show you what the chronometer does, and two, because I want to show you what I eat and how it rolls for me and what a good day is, because every day is a good day, and I get plenty of food in my ideal 4-hour window of eating. Some people call it fasting and feasting. I call it 4 hours of eating, 2 meals with lots of good healthy fats, raw veggies, good fatty cuts of meat and things like that. So let me show you what I'm having today, just for a little show and tell, just because I can. Okay. So this is the chronometer, and I got it. I was listening to a podcast from Dr. Mercola one day, and he was talking about it. He must own a piece of it, and strongly suggesting that people get it. There's a free version, and I immediately upgraded to the $35 one. It shows so much more. I was a Lose It app person. I had just renewed for $49. That was a really dumb thing to do. I should have saved the $50 and bought more butter and heavy whipping cream, but I didn't. And so this is the $35 version. I don't know what upgrades there are when you do that, but at the top you can see it's got the diary and the trends. This is the diary that I will show you in a second. Right over here you press the day, and so today is Tuesday, July 18th, and I will go backwards on this a little bit. So if you see here, I've got today, and I'm having plenty of fats. You'll see 1,175 calories consumed, as if I already ate it, and I haven't had my first meal yet. And then this has 1,394 calories burned. It is assuming, when you click here, that with my BMR that I would be burning 1,394 calories. I guess it assumes that I have 17% body fat, I guess. And as you see here, they talk net carbs right there, that I don't do. I do total carbs. So, and then down here is where all the good things happen. You can see what you're having, and I'm always aiming for the 4,700 in the potassium. As you can see, even with all the supplements, I'm at 47%. There might be more milligrams of potassium in some supplements that I take that I just haven't put in here. But yeah, and then if you click on the potassium, this shows you where I am getting my potassium from. I'm having 4 ounces of ribeye sauteed in butter left over, and that's going to give me 434 milligrams. I have my Dr. Price's electrolyte mix, raspberry flavor. I have 130 grams of romaine lettuce, which is 321 grams. I have some potassium citrate powder, and I'm having a whole teaspoon, so it's really 550. So as you can see, already there's a discrepancy. 220 milligrams with my sauteed Swiss chard, and so on and so forth, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. So as you can see, you've got all these things that it will tell you. Along with the fats, I'm having almost 80 grams of fat today. My carbs are 21.9, and from the carbs, it's, as you can see, the lettuce does, can't figure out why that doesn't show up, but this is an app that gets verified sources. So as you can see, in cream, there are grams of carbs, maybe only 0.4 with the 1 tablespoon, but even 2 grams of carbs with my organic extra large eggs and things like that. And then down here, it has these dials, but I haven't figured them out yet, the nutrient balance, but it's just one more gadgety thing on the chronometer. So, you can put in as much as you want. I put in the exercise, as you can see here. I add it, and usually I'm either walking 3.5 miles per hour on the road in the morning, or I'm going 4 miles per hour when I'm at the track. And so that's how I added that. I walked 2.6 miles today. So, again, it is Tuesday, July 18th, and this is what I'm having today. I had my bulletproof coffee, and I already had that. That's 165 calories because I'm not loading it all up. I had my serving of potassium, which is 1 teaspoon, which is the 550 milligrams, even though it says 275. That's a potassium supplement, which is 99 milligrams, and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. So all the supplements I take aren't in here. And then the 4 ounces of ribeye, 2 organic eggs, 14 grams, which is equal to 1 tablespoon of creme fraiche, and 1 ounce of organic raw Munster cheese from Organic Valley. So it's going to be a 2-egg omelet with the ribeye on the side. Dinner tonight is 130 grams of organic Foxy Lady romaine lettuce, 6 of the skinnier than a pencil asparagus that I put in my toaster oven for 3 minutes and put a little bacon fat on it, and that goes into the salad. 30 grams of organic raw cabbage, 1 tablespoon of evu, 2 strips of bacon that I chop into the salad, 3 ounces of Corando brown sugar hickory ham, 40 grams of avocado, and then the 40 grams of Swiss chard that I saute. It goes underneath the eggs. Here's magnesium citrate, which I've recently added, and then the walking 3.5 miles per hour outside. So that is what is going on in my chronometer, and I love it. You can tap on foods, and you can see creating new foods. So these are some of the things that I've added that I can just pull up. And then down here, these are my recipes: bulletproof coffee, fathead pizza, taco salad, the egg charisse cheese, the individual quiche that I do with a pork belly that I'll be doing this week, and that break fast chili dish from Maria Emmerich that I've modified to suit my needs with charisse and burger. And then these are my top foods that kind of show up when I go to put in my foods. And under profile, oh, that's just my who I am. Trends, I guess it's got more stuff if I want to. I really haven't played in there too much. And my diary. And so it's a great app, worth the $35. I am still a weigher and measurer, even though I assume I'm at maintenance, and I weigh myself 2 times a week. Today, as you could see, I'm like 22 grams of carbs, so that's total. I don't subtract things and go looking for baggins and end up with, like, total net, whatever. It's just too slippery a slope for me. So I'm at 22 carbs today. But a lot of that is my big A salad with raw veggies in it, and then the sauteed Swiss chard. And then, as you can see, with the doctor prices, that cost me 2 carbs, and the 2 eggs are 2 carbs. And so, as you can see in another app, you might not be spending those carbs and having it show on your 20 carbs or fewer. So I like this because it keeps me honest by showing every tenth of a carb, and it all adds up at the end of the day. So that's what's going on here on Cape Cod. I'm not running on the beach as if I ever did. in a Pamela Anderson bathing suit. I'm happy with what I've got, which is if I go to the beach, it's going to be wearing pajama bottoms from Nautica and a great big t-shirt to cover it all up. Yeah, that's me on the beach, but I'm not going to the beach today. I'm doing podcasts instead. So thanks so much for watching. Hope some of this clarifies my little life. And any questions, of course, put them below. I answer everybody, even the trolls, before I delete. Have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20. And I like it like that. Bye-bye for now.